What's going on, guys? It's Chandler here at the channel. Come back to you guys again with another video. Today we'll be going over a couple of the nylon products that I take down to the range every time, mainly being my range belt, but also something new that I got that I want to show you guys. Let's check it out. First things first, I want to say a little bit of a disclaimer. A lot of you may already have range belt setups and this may not be for you. However, I know there are a lot of new shooters getting into the industry that may want to have a range belt setup because it does make things quite convenient down at the range and it helps with a lot of those skills we all need practice with. Disclaimer number 2, at no point should gear mean skill. Remember that skill comes first, and just because you have good gear does not mean you're skilled. Of course, if you have the gear, you want to practice with it to make sure you're proficient, but you want to make sure your skills are proficient enough already. So keep that in mind. And disclaimer number 3, if at any point in the video you see dog hair on my equipment, I apologize. However, Scout's hair tends to get everywhere. And of course, at any time, if you like the content that we're making, feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, and of course, we'll get back to it. On with the video. First things first, we are, of course, safe. So obviously, as you can see, the main range belt that I have, this black piece and this Ranger green piece, these are the T.Rex Arms Orion outer and inner belt. So you can see T.Rex Arms logo right there. The inner belt is obviously weaved into the outer belt with Cobra buckles on the outer edge. Really like the belt a lot. I have no issues with it slipping whatsoever, but of course it does have this really nice, really sticky, I don't know, almost rubberized material on the inside. And as you can see there too, T.Rex Arms. Very good material, very high quality. I believe I've had it for about 2 years now. Went with Ranger green and black because that's all that they had when I bought it on a Black Friday sale, but it fits the rest of my gear pretty well, so I liked it. No complaints about it there. You have a little clip here for gloves and the lot. Of course, on the belt itself, you have a holster system that we will go down to the base here. You've got a Safari Lane UBL mid-ride with a QLS mount system on there, and I have this for a couple reasons. I've got the QLS mount on a T.Rex Arms Ragnarok for my H&K VP9 in multicam black, obviously, which I enjoy quite a bit. But as you can see, the brilliant thing about the QLS mount and the QLS fork is that for multiple systems you can just slide that on and off and it mounts securely and is not going anywhere. I do have a little bit of give in this, but once you pair it with the T.Rex Arms thigh strap, the weight of the VP9 itself, it doesn't go anywhere, and I have no issues with running with this on my leg or running around with it at the range. As I said before, the strap that I've got is a T.Rex Arms thigh strap. I believe this is their Generation 1. I think they have a Generation 2 now, but it's very simple. Just has a little bit of rubberized material to grip it to your leg, size it to your liking, and boom, easy to go. Next up in line, we have the T.Rex Arms dump pouch, which is exactly as it sounds. You really dump any sort of extra goodies that you have down at the range: phones, Sharpies, water bottles, flower bouquets, and of course empty magazines as well. After you spend one, the design of this dump pouch really makes it to where it's difficult to get out of there because it has a, from the top, kind of a folded over design. It's not so folded over that it's difficult to get the magazine in and out of the dump pouch. However, it does have enough of a flap there so nothing can get out when you are running down the field. I have been able to run down at the range without any worry of anything popping out of here. Even smaller things like Sharpies, they stay in there pretty good as well, even extra pistol mags, loaded or empty. Because oftentimes at the range, what I'll use this for is I will have obviously my staged magazines here. However, at the same time, I will have my fully loaded magazines in here, so that way when we burn through a mag, I can put the empty one in here and take the full one and stage it, just so we can keep going at the range and not lose any valuable time. The T.Rex Arms dump pouch comes with a little, you could call it a thigh strap. It's bungee cord with a couple clips on it that you can secure to your thigh, just so this doesn't you know, absolutely go everywhere when you're running around, and that helps a lot with keeping things in it. Over here next to it, as you can see, from the tail end of the VP9 all the way over to the dump pouch, I've got a large blank slate and molly. Down the road, I look to add some medical here. I've got a trauma kit that I always keep with me, but just having something a little extra right here on the belt would be great, especially if something happens and I need to put this on really quickly and go somewhere. Then that way I can do so, and I'll have medical with me as well. As we continue down the belt, as you can see, I've got 3 different magazine pouches staged here. I've got one 5.56-223 magazine pouch from S-Tac and Ranger Green, a Kiwi pouch, very good pouch. Love these, we all like them a lot. So that way I've got it ready, always ready to go and ready to reload. Next to it, I've got a double pistol magazine pouch for double stack magazines. Both of these stage really well. Obviously these are for my VP9. However, I will say that both these, actually, I have no issues with them holding a single stack mag either. I've been able to run 1911 mags out of these pretty easily and not have retention problems, believe it or not. You are obviously more likely to lose those in the event you decide to book it down the field. Similar to the 5.56 magazine here, I have also ran this with the CZ Scorpion mag, and it fits in there and I haven't had any issues with it either. Obviously not what it's designed for. However, if it works, I see no reason in having to change the belt to run different firearms. And then lastly, down here on the end, you have another clip for gloves, and as well as the other end of the Cobra buckle. And the great thing about the T.Rex Arms Orion is that it doesn't matter what you're wearing, you can always simply put it on, buckle it, and have everything you have ready to go right there for you. Of course, you gotta put the thigh straps on, but other than that, everything is done and ready. So that's something that is really good about this belt. You don't have to weave anything through. It's all ready and done and ready to go. And finally, for the newest piece that I have to add that I've been waiting to get my hands on for quite a long time is a T.Rex Arms AC1. So let's try this here. If only it was that simple. And that's gonna about do it for this one, guys. Let us know what you think about the belt and carrier in the comments down below. Obviously, we are big fans of T.Rex Arms and the gear they put out. It's not overly expensive and it's not poor quality. It's kind of that nice middle ground that you won't break the bank in spending money on. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think we should add to this setup. I know I need medical, but what else are you thinking? Let us know in the comments down below. As always, if you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe down below. Leave us some feedback in the comments as we try to get back to every comment that's left. Again, the final note, remember that gear doesn't equal skill. So don't go out and purchase gear with the expectation that it's going to make you better. Only practice will make you better, and going through those repetitions like dry fire is one of those ways you can do it. As always, this has been Chandler with Range Day, where every day is range day. Have a good one, guys.